Hello and welcome to Coffee with Carrie. Thanks for being here today. And I wanted to share something that a client had said to me during a welcome meeting recently. We were just getting acquainted, and he said something about dating prior to working with me, dating on his own through the dating apps. And it was a sentiment that I think I've had a lot of other people share with me, but he put it so succinctly that it kind of just touched me or took me aback, and I thought that is not a great way to feel. Other people may be feeling that as well. I wanted to share it with you. Won't take long. If you want to know what it is, stick around. That's what I'm going to share with you right now. So we were just talking about, what made you decide to work with a matchmaker and outsource your dating life? What were you doing previously? How were you meeting people? How often were you putting yourself out there on first dates? What percentage of your first dates lead to second dates? These are some of the questions I ask of new clients in a welcome meeting. And he shared with me that he'd been on the dating apps for quite some time since his divorce and was probably trying to share with me the reason he decided to outsource his dating life and take a partner on to navigate this together. And what he said to me was this: I realized that my dating expectations were so low that I wasn't even allowing myself to get even the least bit excited about going out on a date to meet somebody new. And I thought to myself, that is a sad state of affairs where somebody won't even allow themselves to have a little excitement or anticipation or a little bit of hope that this could be a great first date, or that I'm really going to have fun out there and meet somebody that's possibly fantastic. I don't believe in setting up unrealistic expectation or putting a ton of pressure on yourself for a first date and going through this whole mental process of this could be my next partner, or is this my future husband or wife that I'm meeting today? I need to learn all about them. You know that I think a first date is about going out and just having a good time, seeing if this is a person whose company you enjoy. And to be going out there to meet somebody new and not being able to have that feeling that this is going to be a fun night, I'm going to have a good time and be super interested in learning about somebody I haven't met before, just struck me like, oh my gosh, that is just so sad. So I just wanted to mention that to you because I know so many people really do feel that way. They feel like one bad date after another, or meeting somebody on the app and then you can't even get excited because half the time they don't show up, you never hear from them again, or you meet them and they don't look anything like their pictures, they don't have any of your common interests or values. That noise in the background is Frank. He's got like zoomies going on tonight. This is been going on for quite some time. Every time I film this week, he decides that this is the time he needs to get this huge burst of energy. I'm sure he'll be walking, running, jumping, being a cat. He's so happy. Let's just let him live his life, and please ignore all the crazy noises in my background. He's jumping off the walls. And Tallulah, the little angel, she's just sleeping down here by my feet and trying not to get stomped on. Anyway, all these things that can go wrong with a first date, I encourage you to allow yourself to be excited, to have anticipation, to put the effort in before the date and go knowing that you're just out there to have a good time and learn about somebody new that you never knew before. This person is unlike any other person you've met previously. And to think of the things that could go wrong, that's just too negative. And you are not a negative person. You are a positive person. He was a super positive person. He just was burned out, I think. And I feel that outsourcing his dating life to me and letting himself just show up without all the other stuff that goes into it will be really helpful for him. If that's something that you're at all interested in, I never talk about matchmaking here or whether anybody wants to be a client. If matchmaking is something you're interested in, you can certainly reach out to me if you had any questions about that or wanted to know about the company that I work with for matchmaking. I'm available to discuss that with you briefly if you're interested. But I just wanted to make sure that you can rise above those feelings like I encouraged him to to just think that every new experience is a new experience. We can't get bogged down with the baggage of past dates. We have to start fresh and put on our rose-colored glasses to view every opportunity as just that. It's an opportunity, and we don't know what's going to happen. We can't foresee the outcome there. So be open to whatever. That's like the fun of being alive, not really knowing what's going to happen and being open to the experience and the adventure of that. So I hope you can do that. I think that will serve you really well as you continue to get out there dating. And if you're really burned out and you're not going to switch over your dating life completely and hire a matchmaker, then at least treat yourself or take care of yourself to step back and do a little break before things get to the point where you can't even have any excitement or anticipation or work it up at all to be looking forward to a date. Don't let that happen. I hope you found this helpful. Leave it a thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe since you're there and hit the ring bell, those both are free and it allows us to spend more time together in the future. I'd look forward to having you back. Until next time, have a good one.